She said something just to get a reaction. A small argument, a comparison, maybe she dropped another man's name. And you, for the first time, said nothing. Not because you froze, because something in you recognized that the silence itself was the only answer worth giving. And in that 4-second window, something shifted in how she sees you permanently. Most men spend their entire dating lives perfecting their responses. The right comeback, the clever deflection, the calm sounding explanation that secretly screams, "Please don't lose interest in me." This is bullshit. Because she isn't measuring your words. She's measuring what your words are running on, whether your confidence is self generated or whether it's being powered by her approval. And every time you rush to fill that gap, justify your position, or soften the tension, you answer that question in the worst way possible. So, why does the silence work? The silence works because it says something no sentence ever could. It says your reaction doesn't change how I feel about myself. No adjustment, no emotional reshuffling to accommodate where this conversation might go. Just stillness. And that stillness, that specific inability to be rattled by her emotional weather, creates a pull that charm, money, and good looks cannot manufacture. And this is where it gets uncomfortable. What an irony. She doesn't move toward men with the best answers. She moves toward men whose next move she cannot predict. Not because unpredictability is a game, but because when you respond to every test with a defense, she can map you completely. She knows exactly where your confidence ends, but when you meet her provocations with quiet certainty, she can't map you. And the mind always chases what it cannot fully read. You stopped being a solved equation, and unsolved equations don't get put down. When you stay still while she pushes, something shifts in the dynamic. You stop chasing her reaction, and the second you stop chasing, she starts learning. Not consciously. Her nervous system moves toward your stillness because stillness creates gravity. Chaos always moves towards the thing that doesn't move. The men I have worked with inside the Magnetic Mindset course, a full course designed to get your dream girl, rated 4.7 stars by hundreds of men. Most of them didn't need more tactics. They needed exactly this: the ability to stop performing approval seeking in real time. Once that internal shift happened, everything else followed without effort. The silent movement doesn't change her perception right now. It rewrites how she remembers you. Because the brain doesn't file memories in order, it files them by emotional weight. One moment of genuine non reactivity can override weeks of anxious behavior. Not because it erases everything, because it becomes the dominant emotional reference point. Every time she thinks about you, that moment is what surfaces first. So every time you hold your ground without flinching, you are not just winning one exchange, you are editing your entire history with her. It's like a business, so the silence compounds. Each time you don't scramble, her respect deepens. Each time you don't justify, her curiosity sharpens. Every time you refuse to chase her emotional approval, the pull towards you strengthens quietly in the background. So here's the 100% true fact that you have to remember. Every time you rush to break the silence, you weren't being communicative, you were afraid. Afraid the silence meant something was wrong. Afraid she'd lose interest if you didn't immediately reassure her, but the silence was never the problem. Your discomfort with it was, and that discomfort told everything she needed to know, that her approval was the engine keeping your confidence running. So stop performing certainty, build it. Stop filling silence because it makes you uncomfortable. Sit in it until it doesn't. The men who permanently change how women see them don't do it through better lines or stronger arguments. They do it through one quiet moment where they close their own frame over her reaction. That moment is always available to you. Sometimes I think it's like really funny how all of these men just put this much effort just to get their dream girl. Like sometimes I think it's genuinely too much. Well, we will talk about this in some other video. If you enjoyed this video, I don't want you to like or subscribe. You can just tell me in the comments what do you want the next video to be on. Bye bye. I am dating ASAP. Class dismissed.